War of 1812. The War of 1812 was between Canada, USA, and Britain, with Canada being confused on whose side it should be on, due to still being loyal to the royal family. In the USA they don't see it was a big thing, they still teach it as part of the early US independence history. The British hardly remember it at all, as it was heavily overshadowed by the Napoleonic Wars. The ships, oh no. The USA was mostly salty the entire time. They thought they were all this due to their advance on the British Army in the beginning, and their takeover of Upper Canada. They soon fell due to the Brits strengthening their army, and Canada's cold conditions. The USA became too proud over their early victories, making them overconfident in their militia, leading to undertrained men in the war. This war was important to Canada due to them easily overpowering the US our own territory, taking it back easily and providing alliance and loyalty to the British. The war was conducted in 3 ways. At sea along the Atlantic coast, in the Great Lakes and Canadian frontier, in the southwestern states and territories. The ships that were captured were mostly sold in auctions as prizes when the war was over. Any that were strictly militia were sent back over to their countries in respect though. Many slaves were freed from their owners during the war, fleeing to fight for Britain or fleeing to Canada to live. Many of them sought refuge in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. The Americans assumed Canada would be easy to overrun. Former President Jefferson referred to us as a matter of marching, which was far from the truth. When they invaded Canada, they had undertrained, underprepared troops. Not to mention the immigrated Americans who were living there provided no aid to other Americans. Canadians worried that the US would take all their good land and weaken the Catholic Union within, so they fought hard for Britain. Burning the White House happened a few times during this war. I choose this subject because the War of 1812 has always amused me, because it's actually funny on how overconfident the USA was, even though it's nicknamed the Forgotten War. I hope you all enjoyed this horrible text-to-speech variant of my project. I honestly put more effort into that stock photo than the actual typing. Don't be like me and need to redo the entire thing over quite a few times due to spelling mistakes. Just don't.